What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new Westworld recap and review, this time for Season 2, Episode 3, titled Virtu e Fortuna. This one is a big one, with some major storyline advancements, a couple of cool characters returning, and characters coming face-to-face for the first time in a long time. But for more, let's jump into a quick recap. The episode opens in a new and surprising locale, India in the early 20th century, another park where apparently one of the premier attractions is big game hunting, specifically Bengal tigers. We find a couple of guests in this park who stumble upon a massacre. The hosts here have killed several guests as well, showing that what's happening in Westworld is happening in the other parks too. And here we learn why the out-of-place Bengal tiger was in Westworld. It was hunting and chasing a guest and fell off a cliff into the water below. Back in Westworld, we find ourselves in the present day with Bernard, Stubbs, and the security team. They're entering the mesa, finding the slaughter within, where they find Charlotte Hale, who's still looking for Peter Abernathy, apparently still missing in the present. Flashing back to 2 weeks earlier, Hale and Bernard actually located Abernathy, who was blending in with a group of board members still stuck in the park. Their rescue attempt goes wrong when the Confederados arrive, taking Bernard hostage and leaving Hale to escape. We then jump over to Dolores/Wyatt, who meets with the Confederado colonel and warns him of the coming security sweep, gifting him one of the security team's P90s and leading him to accept her offer of joining forces. Later that night, the Confederados bring back their prisoners, including Abernathy, who she's surprised to see, and Bernard, who she's less friendly towards, tossing him in jail before bringing him back to help fix Abernathy, quickly finding the encrypted file hidden within him. We then find Maeve, Hector, and Sizemore, who quickly run into Ghost Nation soldiers, who, surprise, surprise, are immune to Maeve's control commands, but the group manages to escape to an elevator before the soldiers catch them. Interestingly, Sizemore expresses surprise at Hector and Maeve's relationship, as they were programmed to be alone, hinting that Maeve is either still controlling Hector, or that it's just more evidence that the hosts are evolving. Their journey leads them back to Armistice, who's now rocking a flamethrower, and Felix and Sylvester, before the group is ambushed by a charging samurai in the northern edges of the park. Hale, having found her way back to the humans, links up with the security sweep and rides into battle with them towards Fort Forlorn Hope and Dolores' troops. While the battle rages, Abernathy is taken by the security team before Dolores wipes out the sweep team with a hidden trap. But Dolores double-crosses the Confederados, choosing to kill the rest that survived, being used as bait, sending Teddy to execute them, something he can't bring himself to do, letting them go while Dolores watches, disappointed. The episode ends with a return to our story from the very beginning. The hunter, having survived the tiger attack and swum across the lake, finds herself surrounded by Ghost Nation soldiers and presumably doomed. If you were looking for straightforward storytelling in the series, this was one of the most linear episodes to date, despite it seeing multiple storylines and characters cross paths very early on. Seeds of discord and rebellion have started showing up too. Teddy's unease at Dolores' actions is more than just unsure glances and horrified looks. It's real, it's tangible in that he lets a large group of Confederados escape after Dolores orders them executed. And we're gonna have to wait to see what her reaction is to that, but something tells me she's not gonna be crazy pleased. The Abernathy code story got a big push this time around as well, and Bernard seemingly knows what Hale and Sizemore hid there, although he was jumped by the lobotomized Clementine, so who knows when he'll be able to share it. But the big reunion that many had been waiting for might have been a little underwhelming. Yes, Dolores and Bernard come face to face again for the first time in a long time, but their reunion is a little bittersweet. Narratively, it might be a little confusing that she's so hostile to him, but it goes back to something Ford said in Season 1, when Bernard threatened to free all the hosts. Ford says that they should hate him, because if they remember, then they'll remember what Bernard had done to them all those years, and it's something that I bet is going to change, but it's worth keeping an eye on. Looking forward to next week, Maeve's search for her daughter hits an interesting snag. At the north end of the park, Shogun World seems to be blending into Westworld, and we'll be getting a very interesting and Orient-oriented flavor beginning next episode, hopefully. That's going to do it for me here, though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.